G'day legends, and welcome back to the episode of That Slot Car News and Updates for a Tuesday. We have got a lot to get through for a little bit of midweek news. Lots of cars from Pendle slot. The That Slot Car Guy special from Bauer, the 31 to 100 has completely sold out, and much more. Before we get stuck into the news, I want to say a massive thank you to At Home for tuning in regularly, and thank you to the official news sponsor Pendle Slot. Please check out their socials linked below. But now it's time for some news for your Tuesday. So let's kick off news for your Tuesday with what's new at Pendle slot, and we'll take it from the top. Let's kick off with BRM. Big fan of this brand. If you haven't got any 124 scale in your collection, this brand is a must. We've got the Porsche 911 GT1 Fat Turbo from 1997. That is car number 30. I believe I have car number 30 in my collection. Really nice. Review to come on that one. Porsche 911 GT1 car 00 from 1998. Also the Fat Turbo. And we've got the Porsche 911 GT1 car 33, the Hutchinsons from 1997. And to round out the Porsches, we have a white kit as well. So if you want to make your own livery, well, there is a white kit for you. And we've also got the McLaren F1 GTR in a white kit. So we've got two 124 white kits if you want to do some fantasy liveries or a livery of your own. Next up, Carrera. We've got three cars here. The Audi R8 LM3 GT3 Evo 2. Bit of a tongue twister, that one. The Lancia Beta, one of my favorite cars of this year. We did get to see some of this at the Carrera live event. Really cool car. And the Aston Martin Vantage. So for you Carrera lovers, we have three Evolution 132 scale cars available from Pendle. And moving on to Pendle Slot's own kits, the PSR PCS kits. This one is a must. It is the Datsun 240Z in 132 scale. Now there's a couple of different variations here, or configurations I should say. The resin kit, body kit only, so you get the body only in the parts and pieces, or the complete kit, so ready to run. You get the resin kit plus all the parts and pieces to make it go. Huge fan of this. I will reach out to Pendle to see if I can get one for the channel, and I might do something special with it. But that's a really cool looking resin kit. And last up, Scalatric with the Land Rover S1. I believe this has been selling out like hotcakes. So if you are wanting one, dive on it. I've seen lots of posts on social media saying they're trying to get one and it's sold out. If that is true, definitely dive on it if Pendle do have them. Looks good, this one. It is four-wheel drive. It's a bit of an oddball car, big fan of it. But the Land Rover S1 is available from Pendle slot. So moving on to some Carrera news, they are showing on their social media page the Lamborghini Huracan GT3, the ARC car 69. This thing looks really good. I'm a big fan of the Lambos. I don't think we get enough Lambos in this lot car world, and Carrera do a really good job. So if you are wanting one, check out Carrera's website. I think this one is the goods. Next up, we've got Nono Slot showing us some of their F1 liveries. We'll see this brand on the news a fair bit, I think, because they are pumping out some new release stuff quite regularly. And looking at their calendar that's coming up, we're going to see some more stuff. Here are some more liveries for the F1 car. There's a 124 in scale. Of course, they've got some other cars coming out as well, but I'm happy that they've shared a fair few photos of what we will be seeing from Nono Slot. I have reached out to the team. Hopefully we can get some stuff for the channel to review. I've never tried a Nono Slot car before, and these look the good. So stay tuned and I will update you if I get the all clear from Nono Slot. Next up, some news from Bauer, the Porsche TSCG Special. Some very exciting news. There was 100 of these made. 1 to 30 were my version of it, and then 31 to 100 were Bauer's version with some slight differences. They are definitely different. If you are watching, there is 100, but there's only 30 of mine, and then the rest are Bauer's version. Bauer's version, 31 to 100, sold out in minutes, which for me is quite exciting. I did not think it would happen. And ours, the pre-orders were all pre-ordered. I'm just going through the list now to make sure that everyone who ordered one gets one. If there's anything left over, I will let the channel know. But 100 cars sold out pretty quickly. I'm pretty excited and pretty pumped. So I think we will do another project in the future. And a very big thank you to Bauer for trusting in my brand to put on theirs. Next up, we have some news from Fly Slot. They've got a couple of Foro Slot 2023 cars here. We'll kick off with trucks. Huge fan of their Fly trucks. This is the E-Truck 65 and also the Negative Buggerar Mark II. probably said that completely wrong, but there are 2 trucks here, limited run. I believe if they do well, they'll do more of them, but I think these are available at the Forest Lot 2023 show. And also we have the Queen Elizabeth. This is for the Forest Lot 2023 as well. They have done the Pope's car before and a couple of other, I'll say, royals or big names, but they're now done Queen Elizabeth II Porsche. If you're a Queen fan, not the band, this one's definitely for you, but it is cool that they're doing a bit of an homage to the Queen. But will I be getting this one? I don't think I will. I am a Porsche fan, but it's different. Next up, an update from Sideways by Racer. We have available soon. They call it the ASV Le Mans 2020. It is the Aston Martin. This is looking really good. I'm a huge fan of Sideways. Again, we don't get enough cars released from them. It's good to see that they are updating us. They've got some cars coming next year. I don't know. They say available soon. I'm guessing maybe December, hopefully January, but I'm guessing December if they're saying soon. But there you go, an update from Sideways by Racer. Next, some news from Scale Auto, and they're showing us some parts or accessories for the P963 GTP hypercar. We've got a body here, so you've got a replacement body and also 2 chassis. It's good to see they're making the parts and pieces for this car. I dare say there'll be more stuff coming out for it. They've classed it as the hypercar accessories. So there you go, a body and also 2 more chassis. Next, we have some more news from BRM. We're well aware of the 240Z, but they released an updated picture in conjunction with Scale Racing. I'm glad they've said that because it is a joint venture by BRM and Scale Racing, which is very exciting. It is a Datsun 240Z. We'll take it from the top, the BRE car number 46. We've got the BRE car number 3, and we've got the Bob Sharp Racing car number 33. All of those for me are a must. I hope I can get one for the channel for review, but that is definitely a must. Any of those are exciting. And of course, it is badged BRM Scale Racing, which is really good to see because it is a joint venture by those 2. We've also got, and a massive thank you to DNA. He did send this to me. I could not find the picture and he sent it to me. So thank you, DNA. Check out their channel. 3-time Escort. So we've got some new liveries for the Escorts. Again, a massive thank you to DNA. Check out their channel. Awesome father-daughter duo. And thanks for a little bit of updated news, mate. So next up, the Legends from Avance lot with another oddball for their collection. A huge fan of what they are doing, and this one is no exception. It's called the Kamaz, due out in 2024. It looks like an absolute monster. I cannot wait to see this thing hitting the track. We are only seeing some renders here, but I'm looking forward to seeing some of the early print-offs that they do on this car, or truck I should say, because it does look very interesting. What's your thoughts? I'm a huge fan of these oddball trucks and cars, but this one looks like an absolute monster. Next up, some exclusive news from Full Earth on their 124 scale steerable front end slot car. Doug's an absolute legend. I feel very proud that he's chosen to use our channel to release the information. So thank you, mate. Here are some animations. They don't do things half-assed here. Some of the production behind the scenes is pretty incredible. I won't share it all with you because I am going to try and get an interview with Doug. I have a chat to him, how it all started. Of course, the early prototype that I have to what it is now and what's in the future for Full Earth. So stay tuned for that. I will try and do a full spot on that and break down the car with him, but really cool. I can't wait to see it on track, and hopefully we get a sample down under to run it around one of my local tracks. So let's kick off slot car goodies with RTS Racetrack Scenics, and I do have a special to offer the TSCG viewers, but first let's check out the Baby R track. This thing is looking good. I do have some finished photos of it, or almost finished, but I want to show you the wood form first. Yes, RTS is getting into slot car tracks. This one's quite cute. Put it on your kitchen table if you want to show off to your friends when they come over and just leave a car running around. Really cool talking point. But we do have a great offer to offer the TSCG viewers, and I'm going to take the information from my phone. So it runs, and this is the Black Friday special, but it's not just for Friday, it runs for a little bit of time here. 21st of the 11th to the 28th of the 11th, this will run for 25% off all orders of $40 or more, which is a great saving. Free lighted sign with my logo on it. If you want my logo on your track on a billboard that is lighted, you can get one of these with every purchase of $70 or more. That is a great bonus, and it does support the channel by showing off my logo, so I appreciate that. Every purchase over $70 goes into the raffle to win first prize, a $500 store credit and a Baby O wood test track. And then the runner-up will get a Baby-O test track as well. That's a pretty damn good prize, so make sure you try and enter. But I've got to read the disclaimer here. The raffle and discounts available in the USA and Canada only, and the free signs will be honoured for orders of €70 or more in the UK and Euro through www.slotracingstudios.de. Now, if you want to join in this, if you understand the information I've given you and want to be a part of it, please use that Slot Car Guy 25 at the checkout for you to get this coupon and this code so it activates. So there you go. Thank you to RTS. If you want a free sign on your racetrack, who will want that on the racetrack? I hope you do. Check out that Slot Car Guy 25. RTS, you guys, absolute legends. And next for slot car goodies is the LeBench V2 by Slot Car Technologies. If you haven't seen, please check out my review. It's on the channel. A really good bit of kit, this. Perfect if you want to go racing, run your engines in, but please check out the review. I'm a big fan of it. I've given them some feedback on what I think should be changed on it, and I've also emailed them some other little changes that could make that extra special, but there you go. The V2 LeBench by Slot Car Technologies. And to finish off with slot car goodies, I'm gonna pronounce this wrong. It's from Juliavim. I said that wrong. If I got it wrong, I apologize, but this is a really cool item from him. It's the bench cleaner, the rolling tire. It comes in 3 configurations, bench with USB-C 5 volt for the analog track only, bench with 9 volt battery for the analog as well, so analog cars, and bench to be installed onto the track, so it'll sit on top of the track, and this will work on all systems. Really cool idea. I think I would go for the 9 volt battery one, because when I go racing at my club, of course, in between heats and in between races, I am cleaning the tires, and if you've got that running, just put it down, roll the tires, and back on you go. So really cool concept, this. I am always scouring the internet to find interesting things, so if this does stand out to you, please let me know. It was posted on our Facebook page, that Slot Car group, so always keep your eyes there. There's always some interesting stuff, but there you go, some slot car goodies for your Tuesday. So that's wrapping today's episode of That Slot Car News and updates for your Tuesday. As always, a massive thank you to you at home for tuning in regularly, and a very big thank you to the official news sponsor, Pendle Slot. We have got lots going on in the slot cave, we'll call this. It's not the slot shed yet. The slot shed is just around the corner. The slot cave, I'm buying old vintage stuff, retro stuff. I'm receiving goods to review. There's lots going on. The spray booth is up and going, so I've got some projects on the counter. I will start up some proper live streams very, very soon. Will be Monday mornings my time, which will be Sunday mid-morning afternoon for you guys. I've got some plans in place for that. And it's sad I'm not going to America, but you may see me visiting somewhere else around that same time within Australia. I'm going to try and pay some surprise visits, but stay tuned for that. But if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing. It takes you 2 seconds. Click the bell, click the subscribe. It really does help out the channel and lets other people know that Slot Cars is growing. It's the main purpose of this channel. But be safe, take care, support your local. Bye.